Midwestern night. The roof is open, and we are ready for football at Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Tonight we are back to football. It's the Thursday opener for 2024, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Indianapolis Colts. With fall around the corner, football is back, America, and we're underway on EA Sports. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. He'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Johnson the intended target, and it's 3rd down and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And then another one thrown incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Powers through. 43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Second down, here's Levis. And he finds a man with a crossing route. He's across midfield. He's still on his feet. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great play there. 73 yards. And the Colts are on the board here first in the season opener. And for the extra point, Cameron Dicker. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. Give them a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point. His first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play.
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. So no gain on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Cameron Dicker on now to try the field goal. From the left hash, this from 46. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe, and that will extend their lead even further. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
So after the made field goal, 10-0 here early as the kick's away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. 3rd and 2. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. But you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The decision to keep it turns out to be a good one. 11 yards in the first down. Well, I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react. Even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL, they're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh, my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Again, it's Jones. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. Still going. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. 82 yards for him on the ground in this first quarter. He has been tremendous to start the new year. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. Jones will score. Touchdown, Packers.
Well, he's been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with the touchdown run.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Throwing on first down. This one lines up to be incomplete. Second and 10.
Tired of this nigga.
Levis back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He'll get that complete to Dell. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Levis to throw it. Now he's got his target. It's clean for a close touchdown. A great effort there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his 2nd season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive 1st and 10. And I think the ball's out. And the Colts pick it up. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it. And not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
That was nice
dog
work
Chris Lynch
defensively to
was
force
dirty.
situation. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
A nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down. Well, they go play action. Here's Levis. Swinging this out for Pollard. And head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a first and goal.
Play action now. Levis. And he just throws this one away.
Quinn Nelson. Come on, Madden. These injuries just be killing me every season, bro.
If it's not there, don't force it. You've got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
Make him be the mic on Madden.
On second down, it's Pollard. And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. A very valuable 9-yard pickup, and now they're set up a little better here for 3rd and goal. So now things get interesting on 3rd and goal from the 1.
This almost becomes a Darwinian call, doesn't it? Almost survival of the fittest here. I know we can go all cliche. I'll go ahead and do it. Who wants it more here? Who has the better leverage at the line of scrimmage? Let's go.
Touchdown, Colts! A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Colts are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. The extra point try now from Dicker. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
Where the hell are you going, Sam?
Reception. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll look to throw. Ertz has it left side. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and a yard. They'll look to throw again. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles it first, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
They'll go with Jones. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. Throwing there.
Come on, D. Get that out, baby.
End up incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
But it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock for that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. To punt on fourth down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. And just a net of 31 here. 40-yard punt, 9 on the return. And the Colts are going to take over, albeit deep in their own territory. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. A good balance attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
It really becomes a tale of two play callers, doesn't it? The offensive guy, he's in sync. Everything's working pretty well. For the defense,
what's going on the defensive side?
That's a tough one because he's prepped all week as well, and he can't get a bead on exactly what they're doing.
Damn, man.
What he needs is one of his guys just to make a big play and disrupt things.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Here is third down and 4. Levis.
Bro, you cannot keep dropping the ball or you getting out my lineup, dog.
They need it because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might
Drop
be
one
an
more
opportunity
pass.
to get
You're
on the
done.
field.
One more.
On now to punt, Brad Robbins. Back deep, the
Fucking outta
dangerous
here,
Tyler
bro.
Lockett.
Come on.
Fielded at about the 28. It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. First and 10. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Second and 4. This one downfield to Burks. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. It's caught. Lockett. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Zach Ertz.
They're not getting in there.
9-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown.
Oh, because my trash ass wide receiver don't want to catch the ball.
Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. Meanwhile, Levis's throw caught by Higgins. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and they'll be left with second and a couple. Here's Levis. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a first down. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. This offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Levis. Escaping the pressure right. And Levis with a smart move, sliding down after picking up the first. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Levis now on 1st and 10. Flush to his right. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
That's dumped off to Pollard. A beautiful fake. He's brought down. Remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
Bro, block the nigga in front of you.
Change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a
Oh
little bit
my.
better. I think they'll try and help him out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
They'll run left with Pollard, and he'll be taken down at the
shot to the
after a
corner.
gain of just 1.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
And forcing completion on first down, then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Levis on 3rd down. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Javon Hargrave, the D tackle, getting the sack.
To me, the defense was looking a little gassed near the end of the first half, but they've come out of the locker room with a little extra spring in their step. Wonder what they did at halftime to get them so motivated.
I don't know, but that sack looked good. Now let's see if they can build on the momentum of that play. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
At their own 40-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out, and now Charles.
Oh, that's a terrible pass, bro.
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go down the field and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for the second half.
Hey, check that, street.
Up the middle, Jones. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
If these guys going to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
That I was saying.
Third down throw, and it misses the target, incomplete. Looks like another empty possession offensively, and you're at that point of the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return, and it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A gain there of 30 big ones. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. 1st and 10. Here's Levis. Flushed out right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first.
Man, the nigga dove a long time ago, man.
Down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 25. Levis on 3rd and 1. Eluding the pressure right. He's got his running back out of the backfield.
Yeah, boy.
Terry Palmer, 25 yards for the touchdown. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
He lets it fly for Lockett.
Bruh.
Incomplete. Took a shot
Boy.
there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
That's some good closing speed there defensively
That's
because
some
that looked open
crazy
for a
shit,
minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man.
Shit, boy.
Broke the play up.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. This complete to Lockett. And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10. And it's incomplete.
I say, son, you going for that weak shit?
And they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position. 1st and 10, it's Levis. Touchdown, Colts. A great play there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead is now 24. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time, and it's third down. They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Josh Allen in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Let's take it inside his own 40. We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return, and they will take over 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game.
Yet
at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. 2 yards of loss, and now 3rd and 12. When this offense gathers to watch the tape, they're going to like a lot of what they saw. They put up big numbers, but they might fast forward through that last play.
Oh, there won't be any fast forwarding, partner. I've sat in those sessions before. You end up spending more time on the bad plays than you do on the good ones. It's just the nature of coaches. But I know sitting in that room, when you've had a big game, the night that they've had, you don't want to hear that. You just want to focus on the good stuff.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. 4th down, Levis. Escaping the pressure right. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Firing quickly here, and it's complete. And quickly, they get to the line. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw.
Grounding.
And he'll throw this one away. But I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose it down on the grounding call. Now back to throw. He's going to air one out.
No, dude, let me take it.
Incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now.
Damn,
They've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the Colts pick it up. And he'll take it across midfield.
She said,
yard line.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing is ever...
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Tony Pollard, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Colts are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. They'll look to throw.
Oh, too far. Just a little too far.
But it leads now to a third down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On third down, here's Jones. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
92 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones.
Oh, bro.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a first down.
Here we go. 5 yards. And the Packers first down. Let's go, let's go.
They'll go again to Jones. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Felix.
Oh, there's plenty of
Had big plans for you this year.
But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
On second down, it's Jones. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down at the Colts 17. The Packers on third down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And the Packers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Now Jones. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. It's a gain of a
couple. I'll be tearing their abdominals fucking with me.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
Go, Reed, go. Steady.
Off the option, it's Jones. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And it'll be intercepted. And the Colts force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. It has been quite a display here in the opening game of the new season. Really, they're putting the rest of the NFL. There he goes, left side. And he'll take this across the 25 before.
Hold him down, boy. You is on pins and needles, baby.
Up a little bit.
Pins and needles, bro.
A give to Pollard running left. And he's up past the 10 to about the 12. 4 yards on the pickup. It'll be second down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down. You're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
And blocked down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down. It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. On the option right, here's Levis. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, it's Pollard. And this is going to be a Colts first down as he gets it up past the 35. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On 1st down, Levis. And he's got his big tight end here. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. Pollard gets it off the option. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. They're on the 10, Minka Fitzpatrick. Well, Carter, tonight was a great way to kick the season off. That before the game, probably as much pomp and circumstance to start a season as I can